Yo, dudes. Are we here? What's going on? Let's turn on the what do you call it? So if anybody jumps in, I can hear you. We gotta log in, it's telling me. There we are.
Johnny Beane says hi.
There we are. Yo, what's up, you guys? It's Wednesday. We're live on Twitch. This shirt is way too big for me. I need to get should probably order a medium next time. I tend to get the large, thinking they're gonna shrink, and it's like me that's shrinking, not the shirts. It's pretty weird. But hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this on my second channel, Johnny Beane 2, and this is, I like to do these videos live on Twitch and then put them on my second YouTube channel as like a vlog, you know? I try to do these daily. I think once I move into my new studio, which I keep talking about, by the way, Chris King, thank you so much for your support, man. Chris King. I just got your support. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, speaking of the new studio, hoping to be moved into there by August, I think. That would be very good. Every day is a step closer to moving into the new place. And once I do that, the production on these videos and these shows is just going to go up. Finally, to have a dedicated space again to do these shows, which I have really not had in like 10 years, believe it or not. You know, when you guys see me doing these shows, you know, the scheduled shows with the microphone and, you know, the lights, you know, all that. That's basically in my living room, and I have to set up and tear down every show I do in there. And so finally, after 10 years, I'll have a dedicated space again. And that place will be, it'll be awesome. It'll be incredible. Be able to do videos every day for you guys. I'm not just talking live videos. Yeah, the live stuff. But I'll be able to produce videos. And I have a lot of videos in the works already, stuff that I need to do. You know, I've got reviews of products. You know, products are sent to me. I get products all the time from companies, and so I have several videos that I need to make. A lot of guitar stuff. So, you know, I'll have a guitar workbench again, you know, which will be great. When I started doing the live, like the talk show stuff.
Jason 1972 says, cheers, Johnny. I hope you're having a wonderful
Cheers.
day. It's Scott.
Yes, Scott. I'm having a great time, man. I'm awesome. Thank you. I hope you're having a great time, dude. Just explaining when I started doing, that's kind of what these videos are. They're kind of like a story time where I tell you guys, you know, little stories. When I started doing the talk show type thing, you know, the video where Andy Summers says, "Is that Johnny Beane?" That was a show called Huffington Post Live. That was at least 10 years ago. Which was what, 2014? Yeah, that was roughly 2014 somewhere. 2013, 2014. I don't know if it was 2015 yet. Somewhere in there. I want to say 10 years ago. I mean, I could look it up because I've got, you know, I've got all that. But so about 10 years ago, if you see that video, that clip, that was at a previous place where I lived. And that room, that was like a dedicated space. I had a guitar workbench in there, which you never see. You never saw it in any of those videos. If you go back on my channel 10 years and you find what was the beginning of these shows now that I do, these talk shows, the exclusively Van Halen, the talking guitars, Saturday Night, Guitar ASMR, and there's been several shows in between. So if you go back 10 years, you'll go to the very beginning of doing those shows. I had a guitar workbench in that room, but you never saw it on the videos, because pretty much when I first started doing those live videos, right after that, I moved to Santa Cruz. And so I was in a totally different space, which is the space you see me now. It's been 10 years. But I did videos in that other space 10 years ago, but they looked more like you never saw the guitar workbench. You'd see them in photos. Like you can see, I do have photos of that workbench. I remember Seymour Duncan reposted one of my photos from that guitar workbench when I put a Seymour Duncan 59 into this guitar that I have. It's called a GMW 5150. When I put 59 in that, I posted that. Yeah, it was about 10 years ago. Seymour Duncan, the Seymour Duncan social media had reposted that. So if you ever see that photo, that was my guitar workbench, the previous one, which again goes back 10 years. So I never did videos there, but that's when I started getting into doing the live video stuff, the stuff I do now, the live shows. Okay. And again, you can see the background if you watch the clip when I play it, the one with Andy Summers saying, "Is that Johnny?" That's the same room. But if you go back 10 years, you'll find the beginnings of these shows, and they were done in that room. Okay. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that room, that was a dedicated space to doing videos, shows, whatever. Shortly after that, I moved to Santa Cruz, and I basically set up in the living room. And that's what you've seen the past 10 years. So every time I do a live show or a video, I have to set up, do
Jason
whatever the video is.
1972 says number.
Number what? Oh, like a pound? Like a hashtag? Hashtag. Whoa, what the hell? We got stuff falling off these trees. We got these huge trees out here in Santa Cruz. And they like to
Jason 1972 says mistake, sorry.
Oh, no worries, man. It's all good. Hey, any engagement on these videos is awesome. You can say whatever you want in the chats. That's all good. That's all good stuff. So, anyway. So I'm gonna have the dedicated space again. It's gonna be awesome. And the production of these videos is just going to go up and up and up. Like I'll be doing videos, I'll be working 24 hours a day making videos, for you guys. So, and I don't mean just the live stuff. Yes, there'll be more live stuff. I do have new shows in the works that I've been planning for at least a couple years. So, there'll be that stuff, but as far as like producing videos, guitar videos, guitar lesson stuff, I'll be doing more of that stuff. Guitar,
Jason
working on guitars.
1972 says, when younger I worked in woods doing silviculture.
Oh, no way. That's cool. Yeah, I've got these, I'm currently parked here in Santa Cruz next to these huge trees, and they're always, the leaves are always falling from them. I'm not sure what kind of trees they are, but out here in
Jason
Santa Cruz
1972 says, looking forward to new videos.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'll be able to produce, more videos, which I haven't really done lately. Every once in a while, I'll do one. I do mostly live stuff. The past past 10 years, I've done mostly live stuff on the channel. On the YouTube, we're talking the YouTube channel. We're talking the main channel. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this on my second channel. We're live on Twitch currently right now. It's about 1:17 in the afternoon on June something. I'm not sure what the date is. It's in the title. But as far as producing more videos, I haven't done as many. That's what I started doing, and then once you could go live, we jumped right into
Jason
that.
1972 says if they have leaves, they are hardwood and generally great for fire. Softwood have needles and burn fast and used for framing houses.
Yeah, these have leaves. They're falling all over the place. I'm not sure what they are though. They make noise, these trees. Like a lot of times you'll hear them you'll just hear them. I don't know how to explain it. So, I do a lot of live stuff. And as far as producing videos, I've done them the past several years, but not nearly as many as I used to. Once we had the ability to go live, pretty much that's all we did. So, I go live, way more on my channel than most channels. Most channels don't go live as much as I do. 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Almost every day. Or whatever. So, but I know it's kind of confusing because we're on Twitch right now, and on Twitch it's all about the live. You don't upload videos to Twitch.
Jason 1972 says you've been doing well with pop-up too.
The pop-up videos have been doing very well, and that's making me rethink my entire it's making me rethink everything. The pop-up videos. The pop-up videos do...
Janice Roberta says, there you are.
Hey!
Jason 1972 says exciting.
Janice, thank you again for the tweets. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Jason 1972 says cheers. Janice at Scott N.
Yeah, the pop-up videos, they've been doing really well, so it's making me, rethink and just, retool.
Janice Roberta says, hi, Scott N.
Retool the, how I do things. I'm always adapting. I'm always changing. You have to change. You can't do one thing and if you're having any kind of success, you can understand, where that, how that's happening, but you also have to adapt and know that it's going to change. It's not going to stay the same. So you have to be able to understand that and deal with that, and I've been on these
Janice Roberta
platforms.
says F. Jason 1972 says, what if you do pop-up video when you run into other musicians and interview them?
Sure. Can definitely do that. That's like, when I go to the NAMM show. There's a lot of that. That's called IRL. When you go live and you're just walking around, you interview people, whatever. Like one of the last times I did that, you guys saw me, I was looking through all
Jason
that trash.
1972 says, I just like offering up ideas.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Like that video where I said, I was just over at Guitar Center, I got some stuff, but let's go to Starbucks. Remember, there was all that. There was like the city of San Jose was getting rid of their trash that day. Remember, I was walking around and we were looking. That's called IRL, and I love doing that stuff. Excuse me. Oh, I love doing those videos. I just like doing video. I just like it's been years and years and years of doing this stuff and watching channels that do.
Jason 1972 says Thrash, yes, you told Janice to schedule date for next year, lol.
Oh yeah, that's right. Find out when this date is, and we'll look through more trash in the future. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Looking through trash. Yeah.
Jason 1972 says rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Streamwoman says items laughing. I use for video. bit.ly/4opsi Amazon Shapu green phone stand.
Oh yeah, I don't have that stand with me.
//aco/d/11q0 UK2
I'm in the wrong car. It doesn't have it.
//aco/d/j.
Usually I like to show that stand. But that reminds me, I have an Amazon show too. I do Amazon videos where I showcase products. I'm an Amazon affiliate. So when I get into this new studio, dudes, I'll be making all kinds of videos for you guys. Review videos of products that I use to do these videos. With the selfie stick and the. Do I have anything in here? No, I don't. But no, I'm in the wrong car today. All that other stuff is in the other car. So I'll be doing more Amazon videos for you guys. I'll be doing an Amazon show on Amazon, which is something I've been saying for years. Like, I can do this. And that's the thing is, when I have the dedicated space, I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to do an Amazon show for you guys. Like, say in the morning, Like, hey, let's do, the Johnny Beane Amazon show where I show you products and whatever. Maybe we can do that in the mornings. For a couple hours, whatever.
Jason 1972 says I was late to OU 8-12 Tuesdays because had to get Oilers jersey and hat for tomorrow night's game, 3 Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh, cool, man. Right on. I hope you got your stuff. And yeah, dude, we had a great show yesterday, man. We talked about the Alex Van Halen auction, which ended. And again, thank you to Jacques, man. Backstage Auctions was on with us and told us some great stories about some of that stuff.
Jason 1972 says I can help with guitar product info.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'd be great, man. Yeah. I mean, I can't even explain, having this dedicated space, how much of an improvement it's going to be, for my shows. Not the ones where I'm sitting in the car, cause that's one of the reasons I sit in the car, because I don't have the, So you'll see me in this new space, and it'll just be great. It'll be totally interactive too. So, I've got the lights, that change with the super chats and all that. That'll be 100 times what it is now. Because you'll be able to change the lights in the entire room. You'll be able to turn my lights on and off. You'll be able to change cameras. I'll have multiple cameras set up everywhere. I mean, it's going to be a video production facility. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I've already got it. I've already got everything kind of planned out, and it's going to be awesome. I'm very excited. So anyway, yeah, we had a great show yesterday talking.
Jason 1972 says, yes, I believe I can found my no. It's a game changer for you. You've
Definitely.
committed your time extensively, but not your space. Now there one LOL.
That's right. And I might have a refrigerator in there too. Yeah, that's right. Janice, I just saw your tweet. You said thanks. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So hopefully by August. Hopefully by August. By the way, I'm talking. See, I just found out last night that I'm playing a gig. June. It's coming up in like a week or a week and a
Jason
half.
1972 says yes, you need at least one of those small fridges.
Yeah. Yeah, for my sparkling waters and everything. Yeah, I just found out I'm playing a gig coming up, like a really big, like it's like a festival. I'm playing a festival gig. It's coming up end of the month.
Jason 1972 says for your poggers.
Yeah, for my poggers. That's right. Now watch this. Watch this, because see, the more you talk, the more you set off Stream Elements. So Stream Elements in a moment is going to tell you about Poggers. Which, by the way, Poggers has a new flavor. They have watermelon. They told me to tell you guys. So if you like watermelon, which I do, it's very good.
Jason 1972 says okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I've got a gig.
Jason 1972 says oh, interesting.
So I've got a gig coming up. Unfortunately, I don't know if there'll be internet there, so I don't know if I'll be streaming it. I'll definitely film as much as I can because it's going to be a festival. There's going to be a lot of people
says
there.
I'm drinking poggers now.
How is it, Janice? What do you think? Janice, what do you think of the poggers? How is it? How's the poggers?
Jason 1972 says nice, Janice.
What flavor did you get?
Jason 1972 says what flavor?
What flavor? Everybody wants to know what flavor you got, Janice. Of the poggers. Everybody's wondering. And I'm starving. I think I'm gonna make a sandwich. I've been eating this bread. Do you guys know the bread? It's called like Dave's Rockin' Bread. It has a guy playing a guitar on it. And no, I don't get it because of that. But they make some really good bread.
Janice Roberta says I have to get used to the taste.
What is it? Anyway, I've been making these sandwiches. I either make peanut butter and jelly, or I make like a roast beef. I know it's. I don't eat them both at the same time. It's different ones. But anyway, that's if you've been wondering what I eat, for lunch or whatever. I'll make one or the other, and I'll have that.
Janice Roberta says I didn't know if they had flavors, but I got mango hydration.
Cool. Mango's good. Yeah, they have different flavors. Poggers again. They have drink mixes for hydration, for sleep, for energy, all that stuff. And yeah, there you go. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. See, it's weird because, when I do shows and I have somebody else to talk to, like Ron, then we just interact. I just talk, we talk to each other. If it's just me, I feel like I have to just talk nonstop all the time. And it's weird. And it's funny because, anybody that knew me, years and years and years and years and years ago before I started doing this stuff, anybody that knows me knows that I don't really talk. Ask Laz. When we're hanging out, I don't blab nonstop, When I do videos, though, I almost feel like, I have to be on, and so that's kind of what that is, I guess. Anyway, had a great show yesterday, exclusively Van Halen. Oh, you went
Janice
Tuesday.
Roberta says 60 servings. I put 4 servings in a Tropicana.
Oh, cool. And it's good stuff. It's all good. So yeah, we talked about the auction ending. Thank you again to Jacques.
Janice Roberta says container.
Container. Jacques was nice enough to send us some stuff. He sent us a Van Halen Crew t-shirt, a Van Halen unused wristband, some 1984 backstage passes.
Jason 1972 says you're on or performing.
Performing. It's performing. That's what it is. That's really what it is. You know, if you have a camera, you know, on you, or if you have a microphone, it's a performance. You know, that's really what it is. And I've gotten really comfortable doing this stuff, which wasn't the case back in the day. You know, that's why I would do all those vlogs, which are called Vedas, vlog every day, you know, in April or August. That's where I...
Streamelman says items I use for video. bit.ly/4opsiamazon green phone stand desk https://aco/aco/D/11
which I do use, but I don't have with me.
UK2B's eyes phone tripod https://aco/D/JEZ.
That's right. I don't have that stuff currently here because I've got a phone holder on the dashboard there.
Jason 1972 says that Jim Carrey movie where they watch him on TV since birth.
I've actually never seen that. I've never seen that movie. I need to see that though. It's funny, I was just thinking
Jason
yesterday.
1972 says that told the future of viewing.
I'm gonna have to watch that. And it's funny, I was just thinking yesterday, I was driving. There's another Jim Carrey movie.
Jason 1972 says great movie.
There's another movie. What's it called? It's not Liar Liar. There's another movie. Where he goes, it's with Zoe Deschanel, where her band plays at a club, and he goes and he watches them at this club. Do you know the movie I'm talking about? Anyway, I thought about that yesterday. I forget something in my memories.
Jason 1972 says Ed Harris was brilliant as always.
I'm trying to think what that movie was. Anyway, they end up going to this club. It's a real club, or it was. It was called Spaceland. And it was in Silver Lake, California, which is it's like an area of Los Angeles. I've been to that club a few times, and we played there. I played there on that same stage. I played there years ago. And I forget why I was even thinking of this. Anyway, it's in that movie. It's in the Jim Carrey movie. I can't think of the name of the movie. But I remember when we played there, my band, The Mayfire, when we played there, I was sick. And I remember everybody saying, oh, if you're sick, don't drink beer, just drink wine. So the last time I was at that club, I blacked out. I drank so much wine. Not before the show. This was after the show. And there's actually video on my YouTube channel of us outside that venue. I remember. You can find it. There's video outside the venue of Spaceland. I think it was Spaceland, or maybe it was the other place. I've played several places down in LA. It's either Spaceland or was that other place? Anyway, that club, it's also in a movie. It's more known for this other movie where these guys Are we back? Sorry, I don't know. I think my phone overheated because I have to tether this other phone to it. I think it doesn't. I think it thinks it's weird or something. Here, let me log back in if we're still on. Oh crap. Anyway, what I was trying to say is the last time I played that club, I blacked out, and it was a cool place.